Hello everyone, now we have to discuss the next concept, that is bandwidth. So, what is bandwidth? So, it is the range of frequencies that is accepted or rejected by the resonant circuit. It is the range of frequencies. It is the range of frequencies that is accepted or rejected by the resonant circuit. This is the generalized definition for bandwidth. Why it is generalized definition for bandwidth? Here, see, that is accepted or rejected by the resonant circuit means what? When it is accepted, see, listen carefully all of you, accepted, or you can write here rejected, right? We have two terms, those are accepted and another one is what? Rejected. That is, it is the range, bandwidth is nothing but range of frequencies that is accepted or rejected by the resonant circuit. That is, when we are having accepted signal and when we are having rejected signal, that is accepted means what? Comes under series resonance, right? It is called as acceptor circuit. Why it is called as acceptor circuit? Since Z is equals to what? Minimum value, right? Impedance is minimum. What about current then? Current is equals to maximum. Therefore, it is acceptor circuit. That is the meaning, right? Current is maximum, that is acceptor circuit. Why? When it is called as rejector circuit? We all know that this is parallel resonance. We will discuss this parallel resonance later, but here you can call it as rejector circuit. Why it is called as rejector circuit? Since in that parallel resonance we are having the impedance maximum. What about current then? Current is equals to what? Minimum. Means it is not able to select the signals. If current is minimum, it is not able to select the carrier signal, means it is not able to match the bandwidth of carrier signals to that particular resonant frequency. Therefore, it is rejector circuit. Clear? This is the main reason for this. This is the definition. What is the definition? It is the range of frequencies that is accepted or rejected by the resonant circuit. Okay. Okay. From where to where we are having satisfactory area of operation. Okay. We are varying the frequency from 0 to infinite, that is okay, but from where to where we are having the satisfactory operation of bandwidth. For that, there is a criteria, that is bandwidth can be defined as the number of cycles the number of cycles below or above the resonant frequency that is omega r or Fr. The number of cycles below or above the resonant frequency for which the value of what? The value of current. We have to consider current only, because based upon current only here we have defined whether it is acceptor or rejector, right? So, the number of cycles below or above the resonant frequency for which the value of current is equal to or greater than how much value? Greater than 70.7% of resonant value. So, this is the criteria to get the bandwidth of a signal, right. What is that? The number of cycles below or above the resonant frequency for which the value of current is equals to or greater than 70.7% of resonant value. That is, the current should be greater than or equal to maximum value of current by root 2. 1 by root 2 means what? 70.7%, right? This is the criteria to select a bandwidth. Very important observation. What is the criteria? Current which is more than, right, then this is the frequency, this is the current, right? This is the graph, right? This is current. This is the maximum value of current. At this we are having the resonant frequency, right? This is the range less than the resonant frequency. This is the range more than resonant frequency. Clear? Then this is the criteria to get satisfactory bandwidth, that is, this is I max, right? This is I max. Then what about I max by root 2, that is 0.707 of I max, which is equals to 0.707 means what? This is for example 1, obviously this is what? I max by root 2. See, then this is the point, this is the point. So, this is what? Omega L, this is omega H. So, this is the bandwidth. From here to here we have a bandwidth from omega L to omega H. Then what is this omega L and omega H? Those are nothing but half power frequencies. Those are nothing but half power frequencies, right? We have mentioned all, right? Omega L, omega R, omega H, I max by root 2. So, this is the basic criteria to get the bandwidth. Clear? Then where omega H and omega L are half power frequencies or corner frequencies or cutoff. So, we have so many names for that frequencies, but basically those are half power frequencies, that is the frequencies that are at the frequencies. What is the value of the current at this point? The frequencies that are at 0.707, that are at 0.707 of maximum current or half power frequencies or half power frequencies, that is omega L is equal to what? Lower half power frequency, like that. Omega H is equal to what? Higher or you can say upper half power frequency. So, lower half power frequency, higher half power frequency, right? That is what is the meaning? That is at cutoff frequencies. Listen, why these are called as half power frequencies? At that frequencies, at this point, at cutoff frequencies, half of the power is consumed. So, that is at cutoff frequencies half of the power is consumed. That is why they can called as half power frequencies. That is, we all know that, we know that P is equals to what? Simply I square R. Then to get half power frequencies, that is at this position, what is the value of current? I max by root 2, right? That is I max by root 2 whole square into R, which is equals to P is equals to, now it is P max, right, which is equals to I max by root 2, sorry, now it is P only. This is I max by 2 I square into R by 2, which is nothing but what? Half P max, right? P is equals to half P max. C. At corner frequencies, half of the power is consumed. See, P is equals to half P max, half of the power is consumed. That is why these frequencies are called as half power frequencies. Half power frequencies. This is the proof for this. Therefore, bandwidth, which is equals to what? Upper cutoff frequency minus lower cutoff frequency, or higher cutoff frequency minus lower cutoff frequency, or the frequency which is higher minus lower, right, which is equals to radians per second, or we can say FH minus FL in hertz, right. This is the formula for bandwidth. So, this is the formula for R FH minus FL. Clear? This is the basic concept of bandwidth. To get clear cut concept of bandwidth, here I am providing one example. So, live example I am providing here, that is we are having, for example, considering two radio stations, that is Big FM, right? Second one is what? Radio Mirchi. So, what is the frequency of this Big FM? We all know that this is 92.7 megahertz, right? For this Radio Mirchi, that is 93.8. I think it is correct. 98.3. Right? So, for this radio station, that is the Big FM, is having resonant frequency of 92.7 megahertz of resonant frequency. Like that, for this Radio Mirchi, it is having 98.3 megahertz. Means what? What is this meaning? 92.7 megahertz and 98.3 megahertz. What is that frequency? Means they can pass or shares the information. Means they can share the information. Means what? Information may be message or music. Okay, they can pass or share the information. The information may be either message or music through a carrier signal. So, from any radio station, if you consider, they can share the information in the form of signal. That signal is nothing but carrier signal. Means we share the information in the form of signal. Okay. So, means at this frequency only we can get the particular information, that is when the frequency is matched with when the frequency is matched with resonant frequency of particular station, then only we can able to get the information from that station, right? So, every station is having a carrier signal. When we are going to get that carrier signal, means when we are going to get the clear cut information from that carrier signal, means when the frequency is matched with this frequency, then only we can able to get the information from this Big FM. So, when we are going to get the information from this Radio Mirchi, when the frequency is matches with 98.3 megahertz, then only we can get the information from this carrier signal. Then only we can get the clear cut information from that station, means distortionless information. Okay. That is, for example, considering Big FM. Okay. Big FM. What is the graph for this? This is the frequency. Okay. What is the frequency here? It is 92.7 megahertz, right? 92.7 megahertz. See, when I have a radio. I have a radio. By changing, or you can write by tuning. It is appropriate word. By tuning radio, by tuning the frequency. By tuning the frequency from, for example, here 92.7, right, from 91.1 megahertz. Okay, say, okay, for example, let us consider any value. So, by tuning the frequency from 91.1 megahertz to above value. So, by tuning the frequency from 91.1 megahertz to above value, when the frequency at 92.7 megahertz, there is a matching of bandwidth. There is a matching of bandwidth of that. There is a matching of bandwidth of big FM carrier signal to the particular frequency. So, we are gradually tuning the frequency of that radio, means we are changing the knob from 91.1 megahertz to 91.2, 91.3, 91.4, 91.5 up to 92.7. When the frequency is at 92.7, obviously there is a matching of bandwidth of the carrier signal to this particular frequency. Then only we can able to get the information from this big FM. Then only we can able to get the clear cut information from that big FM. Like that for Radio Mirchi. For Radio Mirchi, what is the frequency? 98.3. Again for this, for example, this is 98.3 megahertz. For this station, this is the maximum value, right? For this, this is what? Big FM. This is Radio Mirchi. For this, this is the resonant frequency. For this, this is the resonant frequency. This is the basic mechanism to get the information from this particular stations. Okay. Then only we can able to get the information. Only we can get the information, or you should write at the quality information. It's better because we have the discussion, that is quality factor, right? Then only we can able to get the quality information from that particular station. This is the basic mechanism to get the information from any particular station, whether it is Big FM or Radio Mirchi or whatever it is. Okay. So, here I am providing some important observation, that is, sometimes question is what? Sometimes we may get some disturbance from other radio station, right? What is the reason? What is the question here? sometimes we may get some disturbance from other radio station. What is the reason? For this, reason is effect of resistance, effect of resistance. So, in every radio we are having RLC resonant circuit. For every, for example, if you consider this is radio 1, this is radio 2. Okay. Here we are having series RLC resonant circuit, RLC resonant circuit. Okay. The value of R should be equal to, for example, R1. The values of L and C are same. So, this is R1, this is R2. Okay. Let us say R1 is far less than R2. Okay. What is the effect of R? We can discuss now. So, this is radio 1 which is having series resonant circuit, that is R1, L and C both, and L is equals to C in both the radios. Okay. So, for this, what is the resonant frequency, which is equals to 1 by root LC, for example, some finite value. Okay. Let us say some finite value. Clear? Clear? Then, for this, for radio 1, this is the value of current, right? So, for this radio R1, what is the value of resistance, which is less than this R2? So, value of resistance is very less, means what? What is the value of current? We are going to get more value of current, right? So, this is the maximum value of current, this is I. For example, this is I1, okay? This is the point I1. For example, this is omega R, this is the frequency 98.3 megahertz. Let us consider this is 98.3, okay, megahertz, that is Mirchi. Okay. So, now here I am locating 92.7 megahertz red FM. Here it is, we have radio Mirchi, here we have what? Red FM. Okay. At this much of resonant frequency, we are having radio Mirchi, that is 98.3. Now, at this, which is less than radio Mirchi only, big FM, that is having 92.7 megahertz. So, from this, so what is the current from here to here? For example, let us say this is I2, okay. This is I2. The current which is responsible for 98.3 megahertz is nothing but I1, that is maximum current. The current for 92.7 megahertz is nothing but I2. Then tell me which one is more? Obviously, I1 is far more, right? I1 is far more than I2. Like that, you should consider radio 2. Radio 2. For this, this is the frequency, this is the current. For this radio 2, what is the value of R2, which is more than R1, far more than R1. Therefore, what about the value of current? It should be like this. The current always, here the value of R1 is what? Small r, small resistance. This is the graph for small resistance. This is for what? large resistance. Why it is large resistance? For more value of resistance, we can get less value of current. See, compared to this graph, the current content should be decreased, right? Here the maximum value is at this position, but coming to this graph, the maximum value of current is decreases compared to this case. So, for large value of resistance, this is the graph for the current. Let us say this is I1. So, at this position, what is the frequency? 98.3 megahertz. Again same, this is what? 92.7 megahertz. At this instant, what is the value of current? This is I2. Then tell me which one is more? So, here from this case 1, I1 is far more than I2, but coming to this second case, I1 is more than I2 just, right? Then tell me, can we get more distortions from this radio or from this radio? What is the conclusion point here? We can get more distortion or more disturbance from 92.7 megahertz station while listening the information at 98.3 megahertz station. Currently, you are listening the information from this station only, but while listening this information, you can able to get the information from beside station also. So, we can get more distortion or more disturbance from 92.7 megahertz station while listening the information at 98.3 megahertz station. That is radio 2 is having more distortions compared to radio 1, because radio 2 is having more value of resistance. So, because of this effect of resistance only, we can get the disturbance from beside station. Clear? We can get more distortion or more disturbance from 92.7 megahertz. Example, okay, these are nothing but examples. Okay, say while listening the information at 98.3 megahertz station, that is radio 2 is having more distortions compared to radio 1. What is the reason? Because radio 2 is having more value of resistance. See, because of the effect of resistance, we are having less value of current. See, I1 is little bit more than I2 only, that is why we can able to get the more distortions in case 2. That is, we can say this is more selective, that is less responsive, but more selective at frequencies in the neighborhood of, you can write a point here. This is less selective, but more responsive at frequencies in the neighborhood of resonant frequency. Clear? less selective but more responsive at frequencies in the neighborhood of resonant frequency. That is, less selective means what? Low quality factor. See, low quality, at the same time of listening we can get the two information from this station as well as from this station. Means what? We can get low quality of signal, we can get low quality of information. That is why we can have low quality factor. For this we can get high quality factor. Means we can write here more selective but less responsive at frequencies in the neighborhood of omega r, right? These are very, very important observations. So, when we are having the disturbance from other station, we are having the higher value of resistance only, then only we can get the more value of disturbance from other station.